What is going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to share with you how to get started with affiliate marketing as a beginner in 2018. Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. I am so excited for today's video. It's something really big planned for you. I want to help you get started with affiliate marketing 2018. So I'm going to break down the exact steps. I've been doing affiliate marketing for a long time, have made hundreds of thousands of dollars with it, and I'm excited to share with you exactly how you can get started today. If you're ready to learn this, do me a favor and smash the like button for me. And if you're new here and you've never been to the channel before, my name is Paul James. We talk about building businesses, earning money, and entrepreneurship on this channel. So if that sounds good to you, you should hit the subscribe button. And if you want, you can comment on the video after that saying I've subscribed. I will actually go back through, I will read your comment, I will reply to it, welcoming you to the channel because I am so excited that you're here with us today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my Chrome browser in a minute here, and I'm going to break down this exact step-by-step system. Now, if you enjoy this video and you want to see more elaborate setup on step-by-step details of all this stuff, leave me a comment below as we start to go through it. Okay, so let's first dive in and talk about how affiliate marketing works and just kind of give the overall premise for this video. So the reason why affiliate marketing is such a great business model is really because you have such a low overhead and you're leveraging the work of other people. Other people have products that exist out there that you can simply get paid for recommending. So you basically get paid a commission for referring someone to a product. So let's say that there's a product on the market that helps people get a six-pack abs, right? And when you help them get six-pack abs, and they buy the product, you get paid a commission on that product. Now, it's usually an information product, can sometimes be software. That's usually the route that I recommend people go, and that's usually the route that you'll see most affiliate marketing go, because think about it this way. If you don't have any physical product to deal with, it just cuts out a lot of the headache, and that's why digital marketing, information marketing is such a lucrative business, because there's virtually no overhead with it. You usually get 50% commission and a lot of times even higher for promoting these products, which is why it's so lucrative. So let's say that someone is selling a product for $300 and you become an affiliate of their product. Your job is simply to find people who have the problem that the product solves and refer them to purchase it. And when you do, they're going to pay $300 to the vendor. The vendor is going to pay you 50% usually, so $150 for simply referring the sale. So that's what we're going to basically talk about and outline in this. Now, the other really cool thing is that most products have a funnel or complementary products that other people buy or that your customer buys as they go through the funnel, right? So they might start off buying a $47 product and they decide they like that product and then they buy another $300 product from the same person. You will usually get paid for both of those sales because it's part of the same funnel, which is amazing. So sometimes you can push someone into a funnel and drive thousands of dollars in commissions because the vendor had a good funnel. So that's something to look out for when you start to get involved in affiliate marketing, is the kind of funnels and the kind of products that are out there. And that'll kind of help you decide, if they have a good funnel, if you want to promote it or not. Okay, so how do you get started with this whole business model? So there's really a few steps that you need to think about. Number one is you need to pick a niche, okay? So whether that's going to be like making money or health or fitness, like you need to think about what you want to go into. If it's something you're passionate about, that can definitely really help and be an advantage. But think about that, because this is something that you want to kind of go in for the long term and build an audience around. So really think about what kind of niche you want to enter. The next thing is you need to pick a problem that you can solve for that niche, at least starting off. Now, as you enter different niches, you're going to pick lots of different problems because that's what allows you to actually do this business model for years and years and years to come. I've been doing this for several years. Like I said, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing it, maybe even in the seven-figure range doing just affiliate marketing. And what's crazy about it is that you never run out of problems to solve for people. And when you get good at helping them find solutions to their problems, you're just going to do very well in this industry. You're going to flourish in this industry. And there's ways to do it where you are like a hero because you're solving the problem for the person. And that revolves around picking a really good product. You want to make sure you're promoting good products and giving valuable information. So that's part of it. So you're going to need to build an audience of people that want that specific problem solved, which is why I recommend that you start off with one specific problem from the get-go, because It's going to be easy to get started. You're going to just solve one problem in that one niche, and you're going to build an audience of people who need that problem solved. And then, like I said, you're going to need to build up trust with the audience in order for them to want to be referred, right? They're not going to just want to be pitched a product from someone that they have no trust in and that they don't know. So that's really what it's going to be about, and what we're going to talk about throughout the rest of this video is how to do that. Because when you can build trust, you can solve problems for your customer, you're going to have a really happy customer, you're going to make really good money, and you're going to know that they're well taken care of and that it's a good product. So let me ask you, does this sound like a lot? Because as I was kind of putting these slides together and thinking through my head of how I wanted to kind of teach this video, I started to think like, man, that kind of sounds like a lot. And it kind of is, but let me tell you something, that once you get this system down and you've got it perfected, it's going to be pretty easy to get going, and you're going to start to feel confident in your ability to actually do it. So don't get overwhelmed yet. Okay, so let's start out with that kind of first thing we talked about, which was the niche selection. I'm going to recommend, and most people do recommend, that you go for an evergreen niche. What an evergreen niche is it's kind of a niche that never goes old. Like, everyone's always going to want or need it. An example of a niche that might not be evergreen would be like Bitcoin, because or cryptocurrency, for example, because cryptocurrency is something new. We don't know if it'll be here for a long time. I predict it probably will be, but I'm just saying we don't know. Nothing is certain on that. However, something like health and fitness and weight loss, we know that people for years and years and years to come are always going to want to be healthier. They're always going to want to be more fit. There's always going to be people out there who want to lose weight. That is an evergreen niche, and that is the kind of niche that you want to enter. So I've put some examples on the screen: health, fitness. Now this could go even deeper, right? You could be talking about yoga. You could be talking about bodybuilding. You could be talking about natural bodybuilding. This goes really deep. I'm just kind of touching the broad level surface of it, but I just kind of want to get you thinking. It could be wealth. It could be making money. It could be investing, right? So those are kind of, again, broad level topics, stuff like wealth. You could be talking about like investing in the stock market. You could be talking about Forex. You could be talking about creating an information product. You could be talking about Facebook ads. Large variety of things to cover there, and I'm just scratching the surface with it. Relationships, love, romance. Those are things that are evergreen. There's always going to be someone out there who wants to improve their relationship, or who's trying to get their ex back, or who's struggling with a divorce and doesn't know what to do. And if you can help them with a solution to help their problem, then you're going to be set. Okay, so that is what I want to say about niche selection. Think about what you want to enter, specifically if you can be really passionate about something, or you are really passionate about something. That's really going to make this whole process easy and really fun too, and fulfilling. Okay, so now that you have your niche selected, you're going to need to build your audience and find their problems. So one method that I'm going to share with you today in this video, which is going to especially help you out if you're a beginner with no audience, is what is called the one quick question method. Now, it's very popular in this book, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. A very, very good book. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend you read it. It's all about becoming like an authority and an expert in the eyes of your audience and building an audience, and just really, really great book. One of my favorite books, actually. So the one quick question method is basically where you ask a question about their problem. So let's say, for example, I wanted to enter the weight loss market, and that was where I wanted to build my audience. That was where my passion was. I might run a one quick question method and say, what is the one question or the one thing that is holding you back from losing weight? Or what is the one thing you want to know about losing weight? That would be an example of the one quick question. So you're going to basically create a survey to find out the one question they have about topic. So what's the one question you have about losing weight? And you're going to get a lot of answers back from people. They're going to say stuff like, well, how do I do it if I have a full-time job and don't have time to prepare meals? Or how do I do it if I only have 30 minutes to exercise every few days? Like, you're going to get these different responses back, and these are going to help you solve problems. Okay. And that's exactly what we're looking for. So when you start getting these questions back, you want to actually collect their contact details when they answer the question. A really good tool for doing these surveys is SurveyMonkey. There's free WordPress plugins out there. Again, like I said, if I get good feedback on this video, I may actually decide to do another video or a couple videos about just kind of setting this whole thing up. If it interests you, comment below and let me know, and then subscribe and have notifications turned on so that you get notified if I do decide to do another video. And also, if I do another video, if you're interested in that, I will like pin a comment or something on this video. So check this video, periodically and see if there's a comment pinned. Okay, so you want to collect their contact details once they answer their question, basically. Once they've answered your question, you want to collect their contact details so that you can help them solve their problem. And what you're going to be doing in this process is building an email list. And an email list is one of the most valuable assets that you can build as an affiliate marketer, because that's going to allow you at will to reach back out to these people and offer them a solution and build trust with them. So you're going to offer them a solution later on, but the main thing here is you're building an email list. Okay, so now that you know how the whole thing works, how are you going to get people to see your survey, right? You have no existing audience right now. So creating just a survey with this one question and collecting the data from it and then collecting their emails is not going to do you any good if no one sees your survey. I've got a really cool strategy for actually doing this one quick question survey, for building an email list, and for finding out the problems your audience has in one simple flow. So it's 5 steps in order to do this. So I'm going to break this down for you right now. So the 5 steps are this. Number 1, you're going to set up a Facebook ad, or it could be, if you don't want to spend any money on ads, but the ads are extremely cheap if you do it this way, because you're going to get a lot of interaction. You can set up an ad and do the same strategy. What's one question you have about losing weight? The other thing you can do is you could put it into a Facebook group. So there's lots of groups out there that are going to revolve around your niche. So you could go and join a bunch of weight loss groups and ask the question in there. And the reason why it works so well is because you're not viewed as like a spammer, because you're not spamming, you're interacting, you're asking questions. And when you ask questions, you're basically insinuating that you want to help. And that's exactly what you're going to do. The other thing is you could do a video, you could post it on YouTube. That's kind of more of like a long-term strategy. The quickest way to do this though would be either the Facebook group for free or Facebook ads, which even on a small budget, you can really scale this up. So that ad or the post in the group is going to send them to step 2, which is your survey, which again, I said I like to build out on SurveyMonkey, but you could build out on anything, free WordPress tool. There's plugins out there that do it. And that's going to basically get the answer to their problem. That's the one quick question. Step 3 is they're going to enter their email in on that survey in order to complete it. And in the process, you're going to be building an email list. Step 4 is you're going to send valuable trust building content via the emails. So you're going to basically start up a newsletter or a weekly type of email thing. I recommend sending them out every couple days, and at least for like a week, to build up trust and get them to know you, offer valuable content on how they can solve their problems. This is free. They're not buying anything. Step 5 is when you're going to actually push them to a product. So after you've offered them a ton of value, you've built up a ton of goodwill, a ton of trust, this is when you can actually pitch them something that's going to solve their problem. You're going to make sure it's a good offer, a good product, and you're going to make your commission. And this is exactly how this flow works and how you can actually get started as a beginner with someone who has absolutely no audience, has never done this before. This is how you would do it. So that kind of leaves one thing left, and that is finding an offer. There's a few different ways you can find an offer out there. You could simply go onto Google and type in your niche like weight loss affiliate programs and start looking through what comes up in the results and looking at the different listings out there for the different affiliate programs and start analyzing them, start checking out the programs, start finding out which ones are good and actually solve the problem for them. The other thing you can do is you could browse Google, or you might see Facebook ads for different products that come up that are in your niche, that are about weight loss or whatever. And you could even go into Google after that if you find out about some or you already know some, and you could just Google the weight loss secret affiliate program. So you basically type in the product's name plus affiliate program, and it'll kind of find pages that have to do with that. And you'll eventually probably land on what's called a JV page. A JV page stands for joint venture page, and it's where they recruit affiliates. They'll tell you about the offer. They'll tell you about how much commission it pays. They'll usually give you promotional material, which will help you kind of send out that valuable content. They will a lot of times tell you about the funnel, if there's other offers and what they're about. And a lot of times they'll give you contact details directly with the vendor so that you can like work out arrangements with them. Maybe you want to request an extra commission bump, or maybe you want to work out some exclusive bonuses and stuff like that. Kind of more advanced tactics, which again, if you like this stuff and you want me to kind of elaborate on this, you can let me know in a comment below the video and subscribe. And I may do a follow-up video on this if there's a lot of interest for it. And lastly, a good way to find an offer is if you're on a sales page of a product that you think is a good fit, look at the bottom of the sales page. A lot of times vendors of those products will actually put affiliates at the bottom. They'll put like a link, and in that link will be a link to the JV page basically. Okay, so that's the details about finding an offer. The other way you can find an offer, kind of my final point here, is you can use networks. There's a lot of networks out there that have offers listed, and vendors go to promote their offer there because they already have a bunch of affiliates signed up. So you as an affiliate can go and register for these different networks: ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, Pay.com. Those are just a few of the networks that I know of that I'm a part of, and you can sign up for them, and there's just hundreds and maybe even thousands of products on those networks that already have affiliate programs set up. You can browse through them. You can see which ones are converting good, which ones are paying out a lot of money, and which ones are good products too. A lot of times they have the reviews on there, and you can check those out. And that'll give you a chance to actually filter through and pick out a really good solution. So guys, that is how you get started with affiliate marketing in 2018, even if you're a beginner. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, smash the like on this video if you did. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do that. Join the Bell Squad, have those notifications turned on, and leave me a comment and let me know if you want me to do a follow-up video on this where I dig deeper into the ads, where I dig deeper into setting up the surveys, where I dig deeper into building the email list, where I dig deeper into finding an offer, where I dig deeper into providing bonuses and different advanced techniques. Because I could probably do a lot more videos on this topic, but I want to make sure that there's actual interest for it. Anyways, guys, until next time, I am Paul James. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
You,